Ever wondered how a small, rainy island in the North Atlantic became the heart of a global empire and shaped the world we live in today? Let's dive into the epic story of England in just 5 minutes. Our journey begins long before England even existed, with ancient Celtic tribes like the Britons. Then, in 43 AD, the Romans arrived, building roads, cities, and Hadrian's Wall, leaving a mark that's still visible today. But when the Roman Empire crumbled, a new chapter began. From across the sea came the Anglo-Saxons, the Angles, the Saxons, and the Jutes. They established several kingdoms, and it was from the Angles that we get the name Angleland, or England. Just as things were settling down, another wave of seafaring warriors arrived, the Vikings. For centuries, they raided and settled, clashing with Anglo-Saxon kings like the legendary Alfred the Great, who fought tirelessly to defend his kingdom of Wessex and laid the groundwork for a unified England. By the 10th century, his successors had finally created the first United Kingdom of England. But the drama was far from over. In 1066, a year that changed everything, the English king died without an heir. This led to a fierce battle for the throne, culminating in the Norman conquest. William the Conqueror, a duke from France, defeated the English at the Battle of Hastings and became King of England. This event fundamentally transformed English society, language, and culture, weaving French influences into the very fabric of the nation. The medieval period that followed was a time of castles, knights, and crusades. It was also when key principles of modern democracy began to take shape. In 1215, fed-up barons forced King John to sign the Magna Carta, a revolutionary document that limited the king's power and established that everyone, even the monarch, was subject to the law. Fast forward to the Tudor dynasty, a period of glamour, intrigue, and immense change. We have the infamous Henry VIII, who broke with the Catholic Church to marry Anne Boleyn, creating the Church of England and sparking the English Reformation. His daughter, Elizabeth I, the Virgin Queen, ushered in a golden age of exploration, literature, and culture, with figures like William Shakespeare defining English theater. The 17th century was turbulent, marked by a civil war between the king and parliament. This conflict ultimately led to the execution of a king, a brief republic under Oliver Cromwell, and eventually the Glorious Revolution, which established a constitutional monarchy where Parliament held the real power. Then came the 18th and 19th centuries, when England, now part of Great Britain, became the world's first industrial nation. The Industrial Revolution, with its steam engines, factories, and railways, transformed society and propelled the British Empire to its zenith, covering a quarter of the globe. The 20th century brought 2 world wars, which, despite Britain's victory, signaled the end of its empire and a shift in the global balance of power. In the decades that followed, England transformed into the multicultural, modern, and dynamic nation it is today, a place where ancient castles stand alongside bustling cities. From Roman ruins to the Industrial Revolution, from the Magna Carta to Shakespeare, the history of England is a captivating saga of conquest, rebellion, and innovation. It's a story that continues to unfold every single day. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this whirlwind tour through time, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure into history. See you in the next video.